Cool. So we'll be hot in approximately 1 minute 40 then, essentially. Oh, we're hot right now. Let's go! I'm not sure if it's a mistake or not, but... Are we supposed to be hot? Are we gonna get taken off, or...?
Can we get some video feed, Hamjay?
Let's What is going on, Bingo Fawn? My name is Cryptic Catboo's in the chat, and if I sound excited for this race, that's because I really am excited for this race. I'm not here to spoil too much, but we have a gentleman's unseen by any eyes in this planet. No other gentleman's ever before has been similar to this one, and it's gonna be really cool to see. So, yeah. How are you feeling about this, Seafood?
Oh, I am super excited. We are going to get two pretty good teams, but very worth of note is we have Tommy, who literally made the bingo, and then we have Melters, who is very well known for how much he excels in bingo, and they're going to be going head to head. So this is something to keep an eye out. I can't wait.
Yeah, we have some really strong bingo players today, and this board itself actually looks really exciting. I mean, you've got to respect the beginner kart racing emblem. That's a goal that you don't see a lot of runners go for, and there's a lot of missions here as well. I'm seeing a lot of A ranks, a lot of really hard goals to achieve. So we'll have to see how the runners play this one out. So we're just clearing up the board. Looks like we're going to get started pretty soon. We're a little behind schedule. No worries. But, yeah. So looking at some of the early goals here, I'm not actually seeing a whole lot of early goals. Wild K and M3, you could argue is a really early goal if you care to quit out for it, but that will lose you a lot of story progression, so honestly, I'd be surprised if that goal gets ticked off before some of the late game goals. And, yeah, other than that, I guess Dry Lagoon M2, that's not really a story progression goal as well. You would have to quit out for that, so these are some pretty rough goals for the early game.
Beginner kart racing emblem.
Yeah, you love to see it. I really hope it comes down to that. That'd be awesome.
All right, let's see here. There's a lot of M2s, M3s, M4s, M5s. Your standard affair. Things of note are including all missions A rank for headquarters. We got Pacifist Radical Highway. That's gonna look neat. Two chow boxes in headquarters and finish. Cosmic Wallaby is 7 checkpoints. That's not your usual standard affair, so we are not going to be seeing Swiss cheese from at least one of the runners. I don't see anything happening after Cosmic Wall. So if the other one notices that the goal gets ticked off, they're probably going to immediately exit and go work on other things. Ooh,
Yeah,
Sandhoshin M1 with 100 plus rings. That's going to be done early.
that am I mistaken, or do you have to not do sandwalking to complete this goal?
I don't think you're. Well, it depends on how many rings come after that point. That's a very good question. I'm not well versed in this, but as we know with melters, very good at going through hitting zero cycle, the equivalent of or whatever in Sand Ocean, not doing sand walking. That's gonna be good. Prison
Yeah,
Lane all missions A rank. Oh, and there are a lot of missions. This is turning into an all missions for speedrun. Let's
so
go.
many. Yeah, there's so many missions, and I did touch on this earlier, but there's not that many story progression goals in here. There's a couple like 2 chow boxes, Metal Harbor. You know, you have the Pumpkin Hill goal. I don't know where that went. I read it earlier. I don't remember what it said. Uh, 5 animals in Pumpkin Hill and finish. You love to see the animals. Those are one of my favorite goals. Yeah, there's some really interesting routing, especially in the hunting missions, because you can get any of the 10 hidden animals, depending on what pieces you get, so... Yeah, it'd be cool to see. Oh wow, complete Cosmic Wall via all 7 checkpoints. That is so rough. Is that completely
Yeah,
skipless? It's like a 4-minute stage, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. I mean, if you're good.
Yeah, that is a tough goal, especially that late into the game as well.
Well, yeah, it's a noted that nothing after that, so they're gonna hit that, and the other person will just immediately leave as soon as it happens.
Honestly, I'm not sure what the first goal we might see ticked off here is. It's gotta be between Sand Ocean M1 with 100 rings and anything else? I'm not actually too sure. Maybe Dry Lagoon M2 if somebody quits out to get that, but it's really down to the runners. We're gonna see some interesting choices coming up. And you know, if you can't do 100 rings with sandwalking, then we might even see both Dark Runners completely skip that to get the story advantage with sandwalking. So we might not even see that goal ticked off. In that case, it's really anyone's guess to see what the first goal that these runners are going to go for is. And it looks like the timer has officially been started.
Looks like they should be heading off soon. We'll see what actually happens. But anyways, there are. Let me get a count real quick. So that's gonna be 5, 10, 5, 10, 11, 12. That is 12 A ranks.
Oh, we're loading. Oh,
Yeah.
we're going. Let's go. All right. So it is worth pointing out that I believe Hedera and Ifmar are doing Hero, and Tommy and Melters are doing Dark Story, right?
Yeah. Tommy's doing Dark Story, which is very surprising because if you know anything about Tommy, he gave up on doing Dark Story speedruns.
And you know what? This city escape from Ifmar is looking kinda sus. And I will say the Melters Iron Gate is equally as sus right now. It's gonna be a skipless from Ifmar. I didn't get to see if he missed the skip or if his decision was to just go straight for skipless and not risk losing the 1 to 2 seconds of taking the skip and not getting it. Could be fast. Hedera also not going for the skip. They're skipless at the moment, so... Both runners in dark pretty much at the exact same point. They're practically frame tied exiting this. Is that the same game feed? That is not the same game feed. They were just completely tied into the last part of Iron Gate. You love to see it.
Everyone out of that first stage at like the same time. I can't wait to see where this goes.
That wasn't so difficult.
So true, drum. Anyway, so yeah, everyone's done with the first stage at literally the same time, so we're all gonna be loading into the first boss of the stories, respectively. And
two of them are crewmates. I just noticed that.
yeah, you'll have to see the graphical issue as well with the Bigfoot cutscene when he was in Green Sonic looking pretty funny today.
Oh, that is great.
Alright, each run is looking like they're gonna finish up the boss fight. Ifma did have a little bit of trouble there, so he's gonna lose a couple of seconds. Give Hedera the hero story advantage. And we're loading into Dry Lagoon and Wild Canyon. These are hunting stages on all 4 screens at the moment. You'd love to see it. I absolutely love the hunting stages. I mean, you could argue that this is my home at this point, right? I live in these stages, so I'm really excited right now. Tommy with the free piece. This one is really hard to spot. And also, Melt is with the free piece. I would argue that Tommy's free piece is probably a better piece. Because free piece freeze could also give you a piece 2 in Small Oasis, which would mean Meltus has to go all the way back and climb all the way up, giving him a 40-second set probably. We're gonna see Ifma with 2 pieces already. You must have got a free piece in the bottom room, and Hedera with 2 pieces already. But Hedera looking like to have slightly worse of a set here. And Ifma has pulled it back for Hero Story. I'm not sure what's happened to Tommy, but Meltus is coming out with a 28, which is a really good time for Meltus. These were some pretty interesting hunting splits going on.
Rip Tommy easy.
Okay, Sand Ocean coming up for Meltus. So we'll see if Meltus does go for Sandwalking or is going to go for the 100 ring route. If I was to hedge a bet right now, I would say that Meltus is probably going to go for the 100 rings, because I never really had him down as much of a Sandwalker. I've not really seen him do it a lot before, but you know.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid.
It looks like he is going to decide to go Skipless. We'll see if Tommy does the same thing. This could be a big difference. Alright, so they're both going to go for 100 rings. Now it's down to who gets there first. You know, we want to see some clean, deathless Sand Ocean here. Hopefully not taking a hit as well, otherwise they'll lose them the goal entirely. I'm not sure if you can take a hit at any point in the stage and still get 100 rings. Might be possible. There are a lot of rings at the stage.
You know, you had a question, and I think Tommy going this way answers it. There probably is not a way to get 100 rings after sandwalking.
Yeah, I guess not. Sandwalking does put you pretty far into the stage, and I thought there was quite a lot of rings in Sand Ocean, but most of them are kind of close to the start when I think about it, so... Meanwhile, seeing Prison Lanes from both of the hero runners. There's no goal. Oh, Prison Lane A rank. Do you think are they both going for the A rank? I wasn't actually paying attention to that. It's one of the goals for Prison Lane, so they might want to do M1 A rank if they're going to get there later.
Well, if anything, Ifmar definitely knows it. I'm fairly certain, at least. I'm not entirely sure how familiar Hedera is with A rank runs.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if either of these runners get an A rank right now, because that could put them at a significant advantage for that later goal, meaning they don't have to do a whole Prison Lane again. Kind of a long stage.
And...
that is not an A rank.
Ifmar did not go for the A rank, and I could kind of tell this when he didn't hit the gold beetle. I don't know if that's necessary, but usually going for the gold beetle as extra security is usually a good move.
But you know what? Hedera is looking really nice on points, so I feel like Hedera is playing for the late game, getting the A rank now, and if Ifma is going to go for that goal later, he will have to redo the whole of the start. But that's a B rank for Hedera, and Hedera definitely tried to get the points, so she must have just barely missed out on it. That's really unfortunate.
I wonder if it was the time bonus that ruined her this time. But looks like Ethmar is already getting the Chow key. Or I need to relook at the board again. Oh no, Chow box is in Metal Harbor, duh.
Ah, that makes sense, yeah. It looks like Meltus did get Sand Ocean with 100 rings. He's on the Vertical Highway. Best stage, may I add.
I'm more of a fan of Aquatic Mine myself.
Can't wait for Aquatic Mine. I'll have to let you take the full stage for Aquatic Mine. Gotta hear the Seafood Aquatic Mine comms. It's gotta happen.
Yeah.
Oh no, Hedera!
Sad.
What happened?
Looks
I looked away
like-
for 1 second and that's a huge death.
Oh, okay. That was I've re-rolled so many boards. I was wondering if Ethmar hit the upper handle, and I'm like, that's not even on this board. Smile. You ever do that when you are cycling through boards until you find a good one to play, and then you go for a goal on an old board, and you're like,
Yeah, I do this
wait.
very often when I play bingo, actually. It's really funny. I'm not very attentive to the board, to be honest, so, also, Tommy? What happened to Tommy? Oh no.
I'm not sure. Oh, it's a pacifist M1, so we might have killed an enemy.
That can make a lot of sense, actually, yeah. You know, forgetting one of the goals and then realizing it halfway through the stage is brutal.
And it looks like... Alright, we already got some goals, right? Looks like Ethmar got... Yeah, Ethmar got 2 Chow boxes in Metal Harbor, and at the same time, Melters marked off Sand Ocean and Pacifist Radical Highway.
Oh, right, so Tommy apparently went for Muck Bounce, but unfortunately missed it. I will say, though, huge respect for going for Muck Bounce in a setting like this. That is wow. That's a big move from Tommy.
These cutscenes are always so funny for anytime you change the character models in game, because it looks like this.
Yeah, Green Sonic is awesome.
So funny.
Anyway, the pink crewmate making its way through headquarters, hitting the Chow boxes. Chow boxes a goal. Chow boxes is indeed a goal. I actually missed that one, so it was a good
Let's
play
go.
for us. When you zoom in towards his P1, he gets the second Chow box. I actually didn't know there was a Chow box there. I don't really pay attention to things like this. Meanwhile, Ifma with the Air Yeezy. Yeah, a 2-second optimization. It's mildly a difficult trick, actually. You love to see it. It's always super sick to see.
I hate to say it.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to have to find that key first.
This is a very funny topic to think about, because we've had debates lately about oh, it looks like Team Canada gets another goal, 2 Chow boxes in headquarters and finish. We've been talking about what we're gonna do for Chow boxes specifically, in that they needed to be physically broken, and some people are of the opinion as long as it happens before the checkpoint, then you're fine. This is really interesting in a hunting stage now that you think about it, because you don't have like normal checkpoints. You get pieces. Something I was thinking about.
Yeah. Wow, Tommy and Meltus both getting really unfortunate RNG here. You hate to see it. Tommy
But,
really clean, though.
Either way, we decided to not tie it to if you've hit a checkpoint or not. So it's that's the answer to our question. Looks like Meltus already out doing M2. Let's go.
Alright, so Meltus is going to give up the story progression, which is interesting, because I think Meltus actually had a pretty decent lead on that, and actually coming into this race, you know, we had a little talk with the runners beforehand, and it sounded like they weren't terribly confident about facing Team TGU, but they have a really dominant early game lead at the moment. And Meltus might have just given up that story progression, and you know, Tommy being ahead in the story at the moment might have, you know, it might have really done something for this race. We'll have to see about that. But Dry Lagoon M2 nevertheless crossed off the board. That is another goal for Team Canada.
He's going back to story. So it sounded like, if I were to guess what he was thinking, he was definitely thinking, all right, I'm getting too many goals in the story. There's no chance Tommy didn't back out to try and just go hit some early goals, right? And he's probably thinking, all right, if I go get that, now Tommy can't go do that, and I just need to get back to the story ASAP. Not knowing how close they actually were now that Tommy's got more of a lead. This is fun.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, actually. Ifmar getting a little bit trolled by the hint and overchow there, but it happens, and, looking for his piece. Hedera not too far behind, actually. If Ifmar spends any longer looking for this piece too, Hedera could take the lead in Hero Story again. This is really not what Ifmar wanted to see. Maybe he just doesn't really know where the piece is, it would seem. Free face goes for Hedera, you do not want to take this piece. Very respectable decision to reset that. But Tell's Time is a great piece, and also, I believe you can achieve New Game Plus pieces now, since Hedera did do the reset, which are generally better pieces, because in New Game Plus, you can spawn pieces that don't require you to dig into the ground, which are really fast, obviously. Digging is slow. So... Oh, and Angel's Ring! But she didn't check for it. I guess because, obviously if you're playing story style, you would never check for it, so... Yeah. Oh, it's a New Game Plus. Does Hedera know what this piece is? Hedera is definitely more of a story runner, so... You know, seeing a New Game Plus piece is something that you don't see very often in Pumpkin Hill, and Hedera might not know whether... Hedera does manage to find the piece.
And no. You were wrong this whole time. Hedera was getting 5 hidden animals in Pumpkin Hill.
Oh, lol. Alright, sometimes I forget we're playing bingo, and that's what Ifmar's doing. Alright, okay, listen, right? I'm not the most attentive person. I mentioned this earlier in the screen. I see 4 gameplay feeds. My attention's cut across 4 games. I'm gonna forget we're playing bingo. It happens.
Right?
Apologies to
Pretty
both
fun.
runners, but I get it now. I get it. But yeah, Hedera is definitely taking the story lead now.
It looks like Tommy's off in a weapons bed now. Looks like he might have a chance to get weapons bed M2 right away. Although, being Tommy, if he saw that Melter's went for Dry Lagoon M2, I don't know if I would back out and go do that right away. You know? I feel like at that point it might be better to just keep on going, thinking that Melters might think he has such a lead that Melters will try that and lose even more story progression.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's some really interesting decisions happening right now, and I must say, Seafood, I have a DM from Melters on the Lost Colony elevator. Do you want to take a guess what it says? Among Us, of course it does. Thank you, Melters. This is a time-honored tradition now. Every time that Melters is doing a marathon run, he has to DM me Among Us on the Lost Colony elevator.
Let's go. This isn't even a marathon, but still gotta.
Still gotta.
I guess you'll know if he's doing anything on being restreamed.
Back to the gameplay, Ifmar taking a 14-second reset there, unfortunately missing one of the loop jumps. It's gonna cost him a little bit of time that I honestly, you know, he's going for the early missions, he probably knows he's behind in story now. Maybe that 2-minute Pumpkin Hill took a shot on his confidence, but yeah. It's gonna cost him a little bit more time, giving Hedera, you gotta think at this point, Hedera's got a really, really big late game advantage lead on all of the later missions in Hero Story. Almost finishing her mission streak already.
That was too close.
And Tommy is out of weapons bed onto the emblem. Alright. Ethmar with Green Forest M2, building up Team TGU's point totals.
You know, if you're Team TGU, what do you think?
Oh! Tommy is backing out. We're going into weapons bed M2 right away. Alright, that is... That is a very interesting decision.
Alright, so it's quite a fast mission to be fair, I believe. It's only... I'd say you can do this in less than a minute. In the normal
I mean,
route.
M2s. Yeah, M2s generally are fairly fast, depending on the stage. I don't think I would say that about, like, whatever the funny stage is, Mission Street or Eternal Engine. I kind of hate those stages.
Yeah.
Weapons Bed is very fun, though.
And it looks like Team TGU are going for missions entirely. You know, Ifmar in Wild Cane M2 right now, very fast mission. Looks like he's going to go for Wild Cane M3, which is, yeah, that's a really quick goal to grab if you're going to do missions this early. And
Wow, we've entirely missed the 26-second, 27 set from Wall of Hedera. Let's go.
That was, I actually called the last part of that, I believe, left eye of the jumbo face from a free piece into a kind of mid-piece one, and you'd love to see sets like that. It's really good.
Alright, now Tommy's done with Weapons Bed M2. Melter is getting into Security Hall now. So they're not actually too far apart as long as Tommy gets into the story like ASAP, but no, he's going into Dry Lagoon. Okay. So we got Dry Lagoon M3B rank. Is there anything else? Don't.
Good radar read there. It's gonna wait for the
hasn't. Doesn't White Jungle usually happen by this point? Or no, it's right after Security Hall.
Wait. Is Hedera go? Hedera's also going to go for Wild KM3! Hedera's about to get snipes! And that could be huge, actually! Hedera might not be able to quit out in time because she's going to be in the results screen if Ifmar can time this perfectly. Did Ifmar go to the wrong room? Ifmar went to the wrong room! What if Hedera manages to snipe this from Ifmar? This could be a huge moment in the game. If Hedera can get to the right room before Ifmar finds the Chow, and it's not going to happen, Hedera is going to be locked out of Wild KM3. She has to get out of there immediately. There is no longer a goal here to achieve. This is a pointless game, and she has noticed going straight back into the story, and she's still going to have a decent lead on this. One sec.
Yeah, Meltzer's getting hit with that, it's a floor and a ceiling piece, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember off the top of my head. Looks like Tommy's finding his way to M3, and he's going to be sitting here and waiting for an amount of time. I'm not sure how long you need to wait for B rank, but I'm sure Tommy does. Ethmar in a Pumpkin Hill now, going for M4? Is there anything... They're going to quickly get another... Alright, so... Yeah, Tommy just got B rank. We got 5 points.
Oh, wow.
So now both teams are tied. And Ethmar's going for the 6 point. But I'm trying to think... Okay, so he can definitely get Prison Lane. That happened by now. Metal Harbor. So that would be... that would put them up at 8 points. Mission Street. M4A rank. I don't know if that's something you want to put time into, but that would put them up at 9. Egg Quarters. Yeah, Tommy's definitely gotten Egg Quarters by this point. All missions, A ranks. Yeah, no, that is no problem at all. That is a very easy one, as long as you know what you're doing. Prison Lane, all missions, A ranks. Yo, okay, there's actually so much here that Ethmar and Tommy, I think both teams could probably take it if they went for those goals. Be very interesting to see what they're doing.
You know, I was saying how Team Canada have a huge story lead in both stories right now, but I really don't actually think that's going to save them. I feel like Team TGU can sweep up the missions early game and still win this. I mean, Team TGU is probably in a better position right now, I'd argue. It's all down to those missions. Because there's not that many late game goals. The furthest goal here is complete Cosmic Roll via 7 checkpoints. That's a really long goal anyway, so honestly, I think Team TGU are in a prime position to take this. What would you think though right now? Trying in the mindsets of these runners. If you were Team TGU, what is your thought process? What goals are we gonna go for?
Okay, Ethmar loaded into Pumpkin Hill M4, so we're gonna get that goal right now. That's not gonna take too long. Usually don't die in this anyway, so it's just M1 repeated. Sleepy on a pumpkin. Let's go.
Actually, I feel like the better question is, if you're Team Canada, what do you do about this? Because if you lose all of the early game missions, then what do you have left? I suppose Meltas is probably going to get White Jungle M3, unless Tommy gets there quickly and Meltas goes for further in the story, but... We're going to lose a lot of these early game missions if they both keep pushing for the stage advantage, the late game advantage here. Story progression, that's what I meant to say. I was looking for that.
Was I tripping, or did Aethmar get that with a yellow pink? I might be tripping. Okay.
Not bad, huh? I'm pretty strong, all right.
Oh, it must have been one of the funny ones that he just sat around and waited for. Okay.
Oh,
that makes a lot of sense.
Hedera? No! That's a 48-second death for Hedera. And if Hedera...
Oh, okay, Aethmar is in the prison lane. That is 2 goals he can work on at once. Going for all A ranks. Oh. Is he gonna... I mean, M2 and M3 are A ranks. No questions asked. But is he gonna try for the A rank for M4 and M5? That is that's the question we're asking right now.
Hedera going for Death Chamber, I guess? Going up to Death Chamber, get the Pyramid Cave goal afterwards as well. That Pyramid Cave goal is such a late game. Honestly, I really don't think Team Canada has a lot to play on at this point. Especially with that 48-second death, putting Hedera even further back into Hero Story.
Okay. Meltsy's backing out, doesn't want to do Route 280. No story time today. Right into White Jungle. Let's go. Gotta respect it. We're getting M3 for Team Canada before TGU, as long as everything goes right, which shouldn't be a problem. M2 and M3 are fairly straightforward affairs. Meltsy's is no stranger to all these missions.
Yeah, this is pretty much what I was saying too. Meltas definitely wants this White Jungle M3 before Tommy gets there, because I feel like Tommy's probably going to go for this relatively soon. It's quite a fast goal. So,
right.
Yeah.
That's M2 for Prison Lane done. A rank, no question there.
Here we go.
Yeah, I have to wonder if Aethmar goes for Mission Street M4 or not. I don't know if that's worth it, but
I
don't think that's...
I don't like.
I don't think that's the next plan. Definitely not the next plan.
Yeah, that's quite a late goal. Mission Street, because Mission Street is such a big stage, and then Mission Street M2 exists, which is super risky. It's so easy to lose that and just waste like a minute 20 getting hit by a robot.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get 2 goals from Aethmar here. And then I would think he's going for Metal Harbor next. Like, that is definitely the play. I was gonna put them 9 points. Where do they go from there? Where do they go from there?
Wow. It just goes to show as well, like, how much a bingo game can change so quickly, because I'm pretty sure at the start of this, Team TGU were behind by it. They had like 1 goal to 4, I believe, in Team Canada's favor, but at the moment, it's looking like a dead game for Team Canada. Unless they pull something really quickly off here.
Alright, Tommy is gonna do Route 280, which is honestly huge. So, Melters is going for the early dark goals, which is okay, but this is gonna open up for Tommy after Route 280. What do we got? We got Beginner Kart Racing Emblem he can go for. And we got Cosmic Walls. So those are 2 goals almost guaranteed to Tommy himself. Yeah. Combine that with where Aethmar's gonna sit at 9 points if he goes through Metal Harbor. That's 11 points, right? Or 10 points or something. Yeah, 11 points.
How long does Beginner Kart Racing Emblem actually take? Because I feel like we're coming to the point where that might actually be a really quick goal for some of these runners.
Oh yeah, no, that is an insanely well. It's not as quick as the IL because you don't have the alt cart for Shadow, but
Oh.
it's still fairly quick. Like that beginner cart is really not that bad.
It's a funny goal, definitely. It's quite intimidating if you're not very good at the kart races or if you've never played beginner kart before, but honestly, it's kind of a nice goal.
Alright, and here we go. Melter's about to go sweep up M3 as long as the enemies are nice. Let's go. Alright. And there we have it. Now both teams are tied again. Hedera is in Death Chamber now. 2 Chow boxes, definitely going to be on the lookout for those. Melter's loading into Lost Colony, yeah, so Tommy has definitely given up that goal.
No 280 for Melters? Sad. You know, I don't really have a story for Melters anyway, but I will say earlier, somehow, in a conversation with Melters, we segued from the Grievance Committee to the United Nations.
That's so good! Let's go, Hedera. Knowing there's a Chow box down at Green Room and having a piece 1 there. Very smart play. And rolling into a Death Strat piece somehow.
What?
From Green Room?
First try Green Room Death Strat?
Let's go, Hedera. And merry-go-round, and there's another Chow box in core.
Oh,
I know
wow.
there is.
That is an exceptionally well thought out and executed Death Chamber 2 Chow boxes from Hedera. You love to see it.
I hope she got it. And it does look like she did, so I wasn't paying attention if she got the first piece already. Probably on the way to Green Room, actually, now that I think about it. But that worked out so well for her. Man. Somehow the hunting ones, like when it works out, like that is like the hypest thing to me. I just love when everything aligns perfectly.
Hunting definitely takes the most IQ.
Yeah, because like and you can't even just like go off of like where 2 Chow boxes are. You need to know where all 3 are and route that out effectively. All right, Hedera's backing out, going up for Pyramid Cave. All right, M5. Do we have anything else in Pyramid Cave? No. Okay, that is interesting. That is a 4 mission deep goal.
Wait, did Tommy just get the electric shield?
Yep.
Yo, this is an actual Headquarters M2. This is like a legitimate IL that's happening right now. The chances of that are ridiculous, by the way, may I just add.
3174, let's go.
It's a 31 M2 from Tommy.
Now you got me curious. I'm gonna go look. Go look.
Wow. Alright, Hedera is definitely going for Pyramid Cave M5, which is an interesting choice. That's a very, very late goal. That's gonna take a while to grab. And also, well, to be fair, what else can she do at this point? I guess middle level.
Yeah.
How is that?
That's not something that. Yeah. She has to think, like, Ithmar has definitely been getting early goals and is thinking that he's probably already working towards that, and that's not a good one to go after. And then meanwhile, Pyramid Cave is like all hers for the taking. I think after Pyramid Cave, that's going to determine what she goes for next. Meanwhile, Melter's in Lost Colony M2 or 3 or something.
M3, yeah.
M3, let's go. Okay, I was paying attention. Tommy and M4.
You know what, actually? Team Canada are putting up a really good fight. I said earlier that I thought this might be a dead race for them, but they are ahead by 1 point, and they're on track to get 2 extra goals at this point. So, you know, this might be a good race still.
It's not a dead race anymore.
Yeah, I take it back
Like-
completely.
This is one of those matches that you needed to keep an eye out for, and I said this. Let's go, man. The routing that Melters has, and if you had watched the last game Melters played, like, you probably would have laughed at the beginning of this, but like some days Melters really delivers, and today's one of those days. Let's go, Dara. All right, at quarters M5, that's another goal for Team TGU. Very fast, easy to get. And I think at that point,
Oh, that was scary. Ifma almost light dashed straight over the edge.
Only 2 more.
I'm not sure what Tommy will go for next. Because honestly, beginner cart might be what he works on, but like he still has other options. Oh, he backed out of M5. Oh, he needs lost scope, I think. Yeah. Funny, forgot about that.
What is Ifma doing right? I'm trying to think of Ifma's fault for. He has all missions A rank in Prison Lane except for M1, but he's gonna go for Metal Harbor instead. Maybe it's because he's secured the other mission, so he knows he can go back and get that later really quickly. And this goal could go at any moment. Like Hedera could easily have just entered Metal Harbor and swept up M4, so he wants to make sure that doesn't get locked out. But yeah, it's looking like another goal for Team TGU. That would have been a really good goal for Hedera to go for next as well.
Only 2 more.
I love that clip out for that piece. Or not that. It's not clip out, but it's still a funny clip.
So sick, yeah.
Funny Kiki bombs. Let's go. And once again, Melters is on the elevator.
Dude, wait. I just got another DM. No way.
No way! Again?
No way. The double! Melters with the double! Melters, you can't do
It's
this. my
so
heart. You can't do
consistent.
this. Look,
It's so
the first,
consistent.
you had me at the first time, right? It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. I love you, Melters. You had me the first time, but the M4 elevator weight Among Us, you can't do this twice, man. I'm gonna explode.
TGU at 8 points. Tommy done with that quarters. Where does he go next? It's very oh man, there's nothing else for Dark. At this point, the only things are beginner cart and cosmic wall. And Tommy is definitely going for cart. That is a smart idea. Meltzer is loading in a hero story.
Yeah, there isn't anything else for Doc. You're completely right, actually, and Melters is going into Hero Story. This is a really interesting part of the race.
Yeah, okay, so Meltzer just gave up on dark goals. Understandable. Like, he'd have to go through Route 280, and surely he's realizing that Tommy might be doing that as well, if Tommy's not already farther than that. And didn't Tommy get a goal in... Okay, yeah, headquarters is before that. Not sure.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me finish. Finish your fault first.
But yeah, I'm not sure what Melters is thinking about Tommy, but I know Melters is definitely not gonna go for. I mean, that's 2 goals and it's so deep in. Might as well just let those 2 points go to Tommy. But that means he's working towards City Escape M4 A rank, which is so fast. It's gonna be another point.
You know
for
what?
Team Canada,
though?
actually.
I think Ifma is gonna load into City Escape and not know that Melters is already a little bit into City Escape, thinking that Hedera, because Hedera is about to. Hedera is in Pyramid Cave. He probably thinks Hedera is in Pyramid Cave and Melters is still in Dark Story, predicting that Melters is not in City Escape right now. Ifma, the next best goal might be for him to go into City Escape. If he
No,
loads
he's back in
Escape-
Story.
He's back in Story.
He's
No
working
way.
towards Mission Street M4.
Oh wow, you didn't get the mission street yet? So that's a really good play, by the way, because if Ifma did load into City Escape, that could have been tragic. Because it would have taken so long as well, if you think about it, for Melters to cross off the M4, and I'm not sure if Ifma could have overtaken in that time.
Man, this is getting intense. I don't know where this is gonna go. I keep thinking and I keep thinking, and I'm just like, it keeps going in different directions.
Oh, actually, this is a weird decision from Ethmar, unless you think about, like, Ethmar might have thought that Hedera is doing City Escape right now, because, honestly, if you're looking at the board, Pyramid Cave M5 over City Escape M4A rank is probably not a choice that most people would make. So Ethmar probably thinks that Hedera is in City Escape, and therefore he needs to go for the other one, Mission Street M4.
No wonder Hedera's going for Pyramid Cave, because her and Melters definitely were talking and established there's not much else for Melters after whatever the last thing he did was. So the best thing is for him to load in.
So therefore Hedera left City Escape just so Melters could do this. Oh, that is so. I was
Great
so
plays.
confused. Yeah, I was thinking there's no way Hedera chooses Pyramid Cave in 5 over the other goals, but that is so big brain, actually.
That's going to be goal 9 and 10 for Team Canada. Where do they go from there? Ethor is working on Mission Street. Oh. Hedera definitely has hidden base as well. She might go for that, actually, because Ethermar's nowhere close to that. Mission Street's not really looking too appealing. She might go for Prison Lane, all missions A rank, but she definitely knows Ethermar's done M5. He missed an A rank or two. I don't know what they're thinking. But Tommy is back into the story, going towards Cosmic Wall. That's just the goal. Oh, that's going to put them at 12 points. So whatever Ethmar does next might be game deciding.
Let's map this out real quick, because I'm having a difficulty like keeping a hold of this. Hold on, let's see where Hedera goes. Hedera is in Mission Street M2. This is tragic. This is so tragic, because Ethmar's not going to take that off for another minute or so.
Although Ethmar just unlocked it, so Hedera's actually a little bit farther now because of M2. This is
Hedera is in M2. Ethmar isn't even loaded into M2 yet. Hedera is further ahead, and Ethmar is about to go into Mission Street M2. Hedera has the lead on this goal right now.
This has turned into a race for one goal. I cannot wait to see what happens. This is game deciding right here. This is game deciding. If Hedera gets this, that's 11 points for Team Canada. If Ethmar gets this, that's basically game.
You know what? The difference isn't... it seems like a lot, right? But the difference is really not that much. That's like a 0 cycle compared to a second cycle, maybe?
Oh my god. I just realized, even if Team Canada has an uphill battle, Team Canada... Oh no! She had to restart! This is not good for Team Canada. This is not good for Team Canada.
No.
But they have such an uphill battle, because even if she gets that, she'll have to go through Prison Lane or Hidden Base. Like, those two have to come afterwards. And if Ethmar gets either of those, that's still a game-winning point for Team TGU.
Wow.
So it's all on Hedera to get Mission Street M4 A rank. She has to get Prison Lane all missions A rank. And I'm sure Ethmar's gonna go for Hidden Base M4 if he has to back out of this.
No. Ethmar's gonna go for Prison Lane, but then Hedera's got Hidden Base M4. It's the same thing though. Yeah.
No. I don't think, because Ethmar, whatever point he gets next. Oh man.
Can I quote, I'll quote the great Tapas post of her before me, but this is one of the most wombly-combly matches that I've ever seen.
Let's go. This is so true.
It's really just impossible to predict what's going to happen right now.
Meltzer's out of M3. M4 is coming up. Meltzer knows the point route. There's no chance he doesn't. But Ethmar missed. Oh no. Is he going to make it back? Is he going to make it back?
Wait, it comes down to this.
Oh.
It comes down to this. He's so
Eithmar
close.
made it back.
He's so close.
Eithmar made it back to the
He
walk
needs
of
to
shame.
glide reset as a mech. He can't do that. He's back though. He's back into the stage. Let's go to Eithmar. And
Oh,
save it.
the walk of shame is so scary in M2. The walk of shame is so scary. Oh no, he got hit. He has to start over. Hedera is now in the lead.
No way! He got hit! And Hedera is finally back into the race, and Hedera is ahead again! And we're gonna see a huge lead from Hedera in the missions right now. Eithmar is all the way at the back at the start of M2. Hedera, please don't get hit. You cannot get hit right now, Hedera. Don't do this to me. You can't do this to me. I don't even know what I would say if Hedera go. Hedera just got hit! What?
Oh no. No. I can't take this. Fucking Melters and Tommy, they've got their goals. They're getting those. This is all eyes on Hedera and Eithmar. This is going to be a game. This one's a game changer. Because TGU is 1 point ahead. Eithmar gets this, that's point 12. Canada gets this, that's only point 11. And they'll be tied.
So
and Hedera would have to go for both. Hedera would have to snipe both prison lane and hidden base to win this.
There's no way. If Eithmar gets out of mission street, there's no way he doesn't go for prison lane or mission, because that's only a 1 minute 40 goal. All he needs to do is get A rank and M1.
I don't know, but yeah, if Eithmar, oh man. If Eithmar does not get this goal, they only have 11 points. They would need to get one of those. Oh my god, this is gonna go down to 80 emblems.
This is gonna happen. And you know, at this moment in time, Team TGU probably don't even know that Melters is currently doing City Escape and about to tick off that goal. So when they see that happen, then what is gonna go through Team TGU's minds at this point? I would be scrambled if I saw that. I would be panicking. I would have no idea what to do. I'd be telling my teammate, we've got to do something and we've got to do it right now. And just go for any goal possible, because that is...
Eithmar's out of M2! Eithmar is out of M2!
Oh, wow. Hedera is coming
on his way.
Well. It's going to be so tight into M3.
No! Hedera did not get the correct path, but it's... Oh, she's restarting. She's restarting.
Don't go to the back ring.
Oh no!
Whoa! It's over. That's it. That's tied. That's called the game. There's no way.
No. Yeah, FIFA. Yeah, M3 is nowhere near as rough as M2 is. M4, A ranks, pretty simple. M2 is the hard one.
But you know what? For this race to be that close and that down to the wire up till that point, though, that is insane.
Oh man, both teams are tied now. Melters went back in the dark story. I mean, understandable. There's not much left he can work towards except for emblems, unless he wanted to keep going through the story. Prison lane. That's not too far into the story, but it's not really worth it. Oh man. This is just not what Hedera needed. This might be game defining, but we shall see what happens, because as soon as she sees that M4 gets ticked off, she's gonna back out. And where does she go? Like, the best thing to do,
it's gotta be
work towards. The best thing to do is just work towards whatever Eithmar goes into, but she has no idea to know what he's gonna go for. And whichever one Eithmar gets, that's game.
If Eithmar goes for prison lane A ranks, he only needs one of them. Hedera needs all of them. That's just it. So Eithmar's definitely going to go into prison lane. Hedera has to go for hidden base M4 here and get that goal. She has to do this.
There's M3. Is Hedera about to make it out of M2? It looks... Yeah, Hedera's out of M2, but she is a whole M3 behind. This is not what... Oh, man. Anything can happen, but I would not I would be praying for a catastrophe on Ethmar's part. Like, and there it is.
I am the best.
Cosmic Wall via 7 checkpoints. That's the 11th point for TGU.
We are at the point as well where they know that Melters, well, they don't know if that Melters did it, but they know that somebody was into City Escape M4 and ticked it off, and it probably was Melters. If you are Team TGU, you probably figured that out by now. So that's definitely put them in a weird situation, thinking, what's going on? What are we going to do about this? But
Alright, Tommy backed out in the stage select. He's just working on emblems. Hunting emblems makes the most sense.
that's
Get them all.
Yeah. Storm
Oh,
Hadera's
man.
giving up on the snipe on the missions.
And going into this, Melters was saying he was the only one that wasn't tired. Which honestly might have been like the big brain play going into like City Escape and such.
Yeah, that's not a decision you make when you're tired. That was a really smart play. Because not only do you get that goal, you also confuse the other team as well, and like, there's not really much else that Melters could have done at the point as well, so...
Oh, Hadera is definitely in hidden base now. Hadera has given up on M4A rank.
How is that?
You
I
only just
think
noticed?
that-
Yeah.
Me?
I think this is game. This is definitely game. Yeah, I just noticed that. Cause once oh! Okay. Maybe she just didn't know where
No, this is getting the Mystic Melody. I don't think she knows the clip out, so she's gonna get the Mystic Melody to get to the Lost Chow, I assume.
Only 2 more. It's gotta be one more.
Oh no, I'm just thinking, cause like I wasn't entirely paying attention to what she was doing, but if she didn't go immediately into M3, she might not know exactly how to get to the Chow,
Close.
which is
Got it.
very sad. Anyways, looks like Ethamar about to finish M4. We'll see.
Easy for me.
Like, there's no chance he didn't get an A rank. He knows what he's doing.
I was about to say there's been a spring in that water all the time in Dry Lagoon, but then I realized it was M5. It's pretty funny. Nice praying.
And there's mission 4 A rank. That is the 12th point for TGU. What does Ethamar do? It's his game to win or lose.
You know what? If Ifmar gets too confident, right? If Ifmar thinks
Okay, he
there's
goes
no
into prison
way-
lane.
Yeah, alright, I was gonna say, if Ifmar gets too confident and thinks there's no way Hadera is ever gonna go to prison lane, he could have maybe gone to you know, hidden base, but it just never would have happened. Oh wait, this is the last point. Of course he wouldn't have done that.
It is Ethamar's GG.
Unless he doesn't get the A rank a couple of times, but...
Yeah, I don't see that happening. He got M4 and M5 first try. Interesting play to just like completely not worry about the A rank at first. Gave him a little bit of a time edge over Hadera, which in the end didn't mean much because he backed out and just did a bunch of early goals. This is a very interesting play. Like, what both of these teams have done today is very impressive. And maybe Hadera gets M4 and gets at least one more point for Team Canada, but
Yeah, this was a
we
really...
shall see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is only M3 so far. There's no timer or anything.
She does know the clip out?
Yeah, she got it during M2.
Oh.
And there's M3. I don't think she's gonna have enough time to finish M4 before Ethmar finishes this. I don't see a catastrophe from Ethmar unless he royally messes up a point combo.
Nah,
Which-
he's very safe
yeah.
in points at this point. I would pre-type
Yeah.
the GGs in chat. Get your GG fingers ready. Maybe put a cat boo in there to be positive. Love cat boos. Enderman maybe a little bit too early, but don't worry about it.
And
That's race.
That's it. 13 to 10. 52-20.
Huge GGs to all runners, because that race that mission streak
Wow.
shootout was so insane. I've never seen something so back and forth like that.
That wasn't so hard.
Among Us. All
Among
right,
Us.
let's get. All right. Oh. All right, let's see if the runners are coming in. We got plenty of time until the next match. let's stall for time. Smile. Tommy is coming in. Let's get Tommy in. Did that include Ethmar?
I don't know. He didn't respond.
All right.
Just dragging
shall
him here,
see.
I guess.
We shall see if the other readies are ready to come in. Event Voiceless, Meltzer's ready. How is it going, you two? Just waiting to see if Hedera and Ethmar want to come in.
Hedera is good to come in, yeah.
All right. Right.
Man,
Oh, should we just drag Ethmar in here?
guess so.
All right.
Man, what a race.
That was.
Oh wow.
We were like, oh man, it looked. I don't know where to begin with that.
So if I could just start here, like I between myself, like Hedera, but basically myself, like I threw a lot of that away because I did the city escape funny instead of actually going for the dark missions. I should have gone Dry Lagoon. I should have gotten the headquarters probably.
Not at all, honestly. That City Escape, quitting out to do City Escape M4 might have it made the end game really close. You came down to a shootout in Mission Street, and without that City Escape play, I don't think that would have happened.
Yeah, I don't think you could have sniped anything else when you left for City Escape.
Yeah, because I was like, funny hero story moment. Took me like 2 minutes to get City Escape M2 for some reason. I'm sure Cryptic was screaming at me in security hall or something. Probably not.
Nah.
Why did you leave Dry Lagoon M3?
So
there was so much going on.
I thought to myself, I thought to
to
myself, Tommy, that you weren't gonna go for it just because like I was gonna go for it. But that Dry Lagoon M3 thing like cost us greatly, or else we would still be playing for the emblems if I gotten that. That was the crucial thing. Anyways, Ethmar, you were in Dark Story, right?
Among Us.
Among Us.
So true.
Oh my gosh, Cryptic, you had 2 Among Us. Can you believe it?
I know, I was so excited. The first time I was like, yo, Meltus does this. It's like a tradition thing. And then the second time, my heart sank. I was just, oh wow.
I pointed it out first too. I was like, yo, Meltes is on the elevator. And Cryptic is like, I got another DM!
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to hear what's going on the beginning of Tommy Ethmar's end. What went on in Hero Story and Dark Story, guys?
Bad stuff. My game crashed twice because of Among Us.
Wait, really? No. We didn't catch that.
We didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Ethmar, could you say that you were sabotaged?
No.
It was very soft.
My internet died on Dry Lagoon for no reason, and it recovered itself after like 30 seconds, so it didn't really affect much. But I took like 3rd cycle on Sand Ocean early because of like rings. It wasn't very good rings road though, and then I kind of lost the lead for a while.
I know I got good RNG in Dry Lagoon. I got like a 150 Sand Ocean, so I was pretty I didn't know who was doing Dark Story. I was really surprised Tommy was doing it. But I knew I was ahead of that person going into the next 3 stages, including headquarters. Okay. So that's when I decided to go back.
Okay. So do any of you have any idea which goal was really the game deciding goal?
Oh yeah.
It had to be the Mission Street one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mission Street M4.
Yeah.
Ethmar,
because like
Adara.
God.
We talked about that Mission Street M2.
Hey,
it was back and forth for like
inside.
10 minutes. You just back and forth and back and
10 minutes? Wait. Wait,
the race could have
That
gone
was
either
kind of a
way,
mission-
just depending on
10-minute
who could have
Mission
finished
Street
M2.
M2.
Yeah. As soon as, although I don't think it would have made a huge difference because I'm actually wondering what was going through your head, Hedera, because like as soon as you finished, it looks like you backed out and went to hidden base right away.
I didn't have Mystic Melody, so there was no way I could have gotten the Chow.
you could have still gotten it.
You
You
can still
can
get
get
You can
it.
still
Chow.
get it without.
Yeah, you just have to
Yeah.
do cross hover. I didn't even notice. Why did
Oh
I
my
say
God.
something? Ah.
We saw
My
Ethan
brain is
do
the
that
worst.
this run actually. I was going to comment on it, but then
My
I
brain doesn't
decided to
work.
do
I'm
something.
sorry.
Don't be sorry. That's totally on me. I'm like, Mystic Melody. You're talking about Prism? Anyways. All right, we
Not
know for
very
next
Mission
time. That
Street
was super
knowledgeable.
close. Because I was going into this match like thinking like it's not even going to be close. It's going to be a washout. Ethmar Tommy, they're going to call an emergency meeting and just vote us out immediately. But but no, like this was way closer, and I'm super happy with how both of us played. Actually, all of us really.
Yeah. This match was so sick.
It
We even
really
got a
was.
wombly combly comment from Cryptic.
I had to quote Tepis in that one because during Mission Street M2, I was all over the place. I couldn't focus on the game at that point.
Yeah,
It was
like
just
like
that hype.
that stole the show. Like at that point, we didn't really notice what was going on in City Escaper and Dark Story for Tommy because it was like all right, those goals they just belong. Like City Escape belongs to Melters. The Cosmic Wall belongs to Tommy. I don't see Hedera or Ethmar backing out to go towards either of those, or well, City Escape. Well, definitely not Hedera because you two were talking, but
Hmm.
that was so good. That was actually that was a smart play at the beginning there, Ethmar. Like just opting out of getting the A rank in Prison Lane M1.
Yeah. I figured
just,
if
like-
she saw me clear Prison Lane M5, then she wouldn't go for it.
Yeah.
So I was just saving that for the end.
That's a devious play, but I mean, I don't have anything else to say. That was just an awesome match. There's
Man,
another
it
one
gave
coming
you-
up right after this, right? Who's coming up
Yeah,
next?
we're coming up next onto, I believe it's
yeah.
Electrical Venting crewmates Tefis and Yarasu versus IGT in America Drywall and Aura race, so you definitely don't
Oh.
miss that. That's a really good race.
Oh my gosh, and with a commentator. Oh my god. No way.
I
Yeah.
believe same
It's gonna be
comment.
me and Cryptic again.
No way.
I mean,
The next
If
match,
you-
alright, this match was really good, can I just add? That Mission Street M2, amazing. But the next match as well, today is a really good day for Bingo Fawn.
Oh yeah. Don't want to go anywhere. I know I won't be.
So any closing statements from any of our runners?
Among Us.
Among Us!
Hey.
I agree, let's leave it there, let's go.
all right. Oh.
Let's go! Welcome back. Let's go. How you feeling, Seafood?
I'm ready. Oh, look, it's all nice and sorted for us. Well, we
Yeah.
got immediately. I noticed. Yeah, 2 chow boxes and metal hybrid finished. That is the center goal. Is that what everybody else has? Or no? This is the old board. This is the old board.
So we're not using this board on screen at the moment?
Yeah, this is the old board that we literally just saw this. Harmjan Monka.
Alrighty, so this is a fake board. Oh, this is the board from the last race.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
right, I
yeah,
get it, I
yeah.
get it. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for this race.
All right,
because
let's go. We got the right board.
These
All right.
runners are some exceptional SA2 gamers. I mean, just earlier I saw Tefis and Yarasu and VC practicing bingo, so they are at the top of their game right now. They are practiced, they are warmed up, they are ready, but also over on IGT in America, let's not discount those runners because we have Drywall and Aura Race. Celebrity Steven Davis himself is in the house today. Can you believe it, Seafood? That's crazy.
Gonna be intense. Also, fun fact, this is all 4 members have been in the event crew or are currently in the event crew. Like Tethys and Yarsu and Drywall, all in the event crew right now. Aura used to be in the event crew, but he decided to step away after Hero Story. But it's all cool. So this is a nice little get together. Oh, right away I noticed we're going to final. We might go to final chase and crazy gadget.
Yeah, I'm looking at the goals right now, actually. I wasn't really paying too much attention before, but I'm not seeing that many early game goals at all here. I don't see a single one of them, actually.
Wild Canyon. And that's about it. It looks like. Lol.
Which Wild Canyon? Wild Canyon M3?
M3.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. There's an M3 and an M3B
City
rank.
Escape. City Escape M4.
Hey, who
A
approved this
rank?
board? There's a Wild Canyon M3 and a Wild Canyon M3B rank. Those are 2 goals you get at the same time. That's funny. Oh. It definitely
Yeah, I'm
means
sure it's fine.
that these runners are really going to want to go into Wild Canyon only. I'd be surprised if they don't sacrifice a little bit of story lead to get that. That's 2 goals right there. And those Wild Canyon missions are so fast as well. It's crazy. Tethys? I don't know what Tethys is trying right now. I'm actually intrigued. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is...
M5.
Yeah. I did not know you could do this. Makes sense, actually, because now you don't have to curve around and deal with the camera. I don't know if it works, though. But, yeah, the
We'll
team names are
see.
particularly humorous, I find, because the electrical vent and crewmates, if you shorten it, it comes down to the event crew, which both of those runners are actually a part of, so...
Wait a second.
Yeah?
There's more Among Us this match. We
Wait, no way.
Among Us match in the last match, and now we got the electrical
The
venting
electrical... Oh, you're
crewmates.
so
Ah.
true! More venting. This is gonna be crazy. This is so sus today. I'm telling you, Bingo Fun has never been so sus before. But yeah, this race is gonna be awesome. And IGT in America is actually a nod to a Japanese marathon for speedrunning called RTA in Japan. So obviously they took inspiration from that and instead changed it to IGT in America because both runners big fans of IGT and I mean Drywall is Bosnian, we all know that, but in spirit Drywall is from America. So, if you were playing on either of these teams right now, what would be going through your mind? Like, what is the first goal that you'd think you'd go for here, Seafood? It's definitely a hard question because there's not that many goals that look nice or early game.
Yeah, this is definitely true. Waiting to hear from IGT in America. But we definitely have. Yep. Looks like they're getting where they need to go.
No!
Yeah.
Or just docks to Steam. Unfortunate.
Yeah, he's such a popular guy. Everyone's gonna start adding him to right after the stream, because you do not want to look away while he's streaming. Don't do that. But after the stream. All right, looks like everyone is ready. New file, all that fun stuff. Looks like we're about to get underway soon.
Shadow theme. Choosing the shadow theme for good luck. Love to see it.
All right, very based.
So yeah, our runners are about ready to start. Honestly, looking at this board, I mean, like, the early goals really is just, will people quit out to get both the Wild Canyon missions? Because they're so fast, they're so early on, and that's a double goal right there for just one mission. You lose a little bit of story progression, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. I don't know, unless it's not, and I'm just not looking at the board enough. Green Forest M2 is also really nice, I guess. So yeah. Good luck, have fun, we are into the first stages.
So let's see, where this Wild Canyon. Okay, so that is 2 goals right away for one of the hero runners. Wonder what Tethys and Drywall are going to be thinking. Drywall hits C-skip. That's big.
No way! That's
Yo!
crazy. Wow. Okay. That's the first C skip of the day as well. You know, that's big. And that puts IGT in America really far ahead in here. So that's about 20-25 seconds, depending on how Tethys plays the skipless.
It's going to be very interesting to see what Drywall decides to do after Wild Canyon getting in there first. There's no way that with how good Tethys and Drywall are at Wild Canyon and hunting in general, 20 to 30 seconds of a difference, or however long it takes Tethys to finish City Escape, is not going to get offset by RNG there. Definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, if Drywall decides to go for the Wild Canyon missions, it's certainly in his bag at the moment. There's no way Tethys goes for the Wild Canyon missions also, and it would take some catastrophe from Drywall to lose those early game missions. That's going to be a huge lead for IGT in America.
We have Dry Lagoon all missions A rank. I don't know if that's worth the investment, but that's fairly early as well.
I don't know about that. Alright.
Oh, Sandosh. Oh, Sandosh and M2. That's like, what, mission 4? Yeah. Or like level 4 in the story?
Yeah, it's the 4th mission in terms of like you get the 3rd stage and then quit out and do one more. Okay, Drywall is out of Bigfoot as Tethys is entering the cutscene for it. That's just to show how much of a lead Drywall has from that sea escape. That's a really nice city escape. Entering Wild Canyon. This is where I pop off. I love the hunting stage. You're gonna go for near the 6 pillars back left. Good piece one. We're gonna get in front of the mountain. Gonna go for the lower hint. We're gonna play a little bit safer just in case it's army couple. Suspended ceiling. You hate to see it. Oh no. That's rough for Drywall. This could give Tethys a little bit of chance to catch up, but it's gonna take a little more than that for Drywall to lose this lead.
The dark sink right now.
Yeah, between the red pillars, it's not a great piece. From suspended ceiling piece to both of the not the same piece. Not it's close, not the same piece though. First versus second floor. And Tethys with the free piece into Stone Statue Quartet. Will he get behind a face? This is potentially a really, really good set for Tethys. He's gonna read the hint. He does get behind a face. That's exactly what he wanted to see to save some time back on Drywall. Coming down with a 1955. Oh no, Aura! Aura just got owned. Now Aura has to climb all the way back up to the top of Small Oasis. Wow,
Yarisu with the pace, let's go!
Yarisu gets some Butterfly's Treasure and the ping immediately in Big Oasis, so this is going to pull ahead significantly for Yarisu. Actually, I don't know. No, it's not. Aura playing really well and still getting a 40 with that, and they are...
The sink! Someone left the sink running!
They
Let me go
are
check that.
Yeah, you left the sync running. So true. They are so
Oh
sweet.
man.
And yeah, we are gonna
Oh
see.
yeah,
both
drywall.
those.
Drywall's in
Yeah.
M2. Oh.
It had to happen. Let's be honest. And it's the question of will Tethys quit out to go for it, because it wouldn't be a smart move at the moment, knowing that no, he's not actually. Maybe he thought
Yeah,
Drywall might have got C-Scap.
Well, he doesn't know what Drywall's thinking, but given if the two runners are consistent, he might just decide story progress for more options later. That
Yeah.
is 2 goals right away to IGT in America. But as we realized with the previous match, getting the goals right away doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Alright, really good sandwalking from Aura. We're gonna see that coming from Yarasu too, but he misses the shot and has to restart.
Oh,
Huge lead for Aura right now. That first try as well from Aura, that's a really, really significant boost. Yarasu needs this now, and he's gonna miss the shot again. This is not good for him. It's not looking good. The EBC. Quit out as well. It's a huge RTA time loss. Keep in mind that this is timed in RTA because, Bingo just wouldn't work IGT over otherwise, so he has to watch the cutscene again. That's going to put Aura pretty much a whole minute ahead at this point.
Drywall working on the clip out. It's okay, take your time. You're going for a B rank.
So true.
All right, and it looks like sad.
Yeah,
Tethys with the gate hops. Let's go.
Wait, oh, Yarasu got it. I thought he missed another shot, but let's go. Yarasu is moving right now. We are gonna get out of Sand Ocean, which is good. We're not gonna be stuck in a Sandwalk loop. But speaking of getting out of Sand Ocean, Aura is just about to do that, so that is a really, really significant lead in box.
Oh, it looks like Drywall has given up on M3, which is
Wait.
huge because Tethys is a whole
Wait.
stage ahead. I don't know what happened, but he didn't mark any goals.
No. That's just not something that happens, right? This could be really interesting, because now Tef is suddenly, Drywall was about to get 2 goals and have a huge advantage in Hero Story goals, but Tethys is now suddenly really, really far, like literally a whole stage ahead of Drywall, and Drywall doesn't have those 2 goals that he was going to go for. So, this is happening right now. But
Yeah.
Yarasu just took a 1-minute 10 death!
Oh, and
he's
he's got the upgrade, so he can't do sandwalking again. Oh, that is huge. Oh,
And
that
that's
is
another 10
huge.
seconds on top of that, so it's not even just a 1-minute 10 death, because he can't do sandwalking again, meaning he has to do skipless, so it's going to finish him off with like a 2-minute time. He just lost maybe. The deficit is just. There's no way Yarasu pulls back story progression at this point. He has to go for some of the early game missions. Sand Ocean M2 has never looked tastier before. That's so rough. That's crazy. Aura looking scary on that jump though, but doesn't mind she make it.
I mean, Aura is very, very brushed up on Dark after last night. This is for certain. So I would not be worried about anything Aura's doing as far as the regular story is concerned. Very nice stuff from Aura. Man, Yarasu taking it slow and steady. They usually say, I mean, ironically, they usually say slow and steady wins the race, but, it's that consistency that comes in play later more than
Yeah.
anything else.
Not to mention that Aura is actually the 5th place Dark Story runner for new games, so definitely a lot of skills on Aura's side. It was weighted in the first place, and taking this huge impact from Sand Ocean is just not going to play into Yarasu's favor.
It is worth noting, I don't know what Tribal and Aura have been doing today, but Tethys and Yarasu have been practicing for the last couple of hours.
Oh yeah, they've been really bingoing it out.
That's not always That's not always a good thing. Like, some practice is definitely good, but it sounded like they just kept going at it, and like after a while, you do just get some fatigue.
I guess I'm going to have to find that.
Yeah, it could be a symptom of burnout, to be fair. I get what you mean. It does happen quite a lot.
But looks like Yaisu will be finishing up Sand Ocean soon enough.
That's gonna be a huge sigh of relief for him as well. The last thing I would want to see after that Sand Ocean is more Sand Ocean.
Oh, immediately. All right. Aura has two missions available to him right after this: Radical Highway M2 and M3.
Oh, and it goes up to M5 as well? There's 3
Oh,
missions in Radical Highway?
Really? Yo,
We missed
that
this?
is that's gonna work out great for Aura once he gets in there.
There's no way.
But that is 4 more missions in Radical Highway. Yarsu isn't that far behind.
What are you doing, Laura?
No.
Where are you going?
Oh no.
Oh, he's into the spring! Wow! Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh,
That's so
yeah.
sad.
Aura's already in M2. He was already in M2. So Yarasu is seeing this. If I was Yarasu, I would definitely just
Yeah.
keep doing story progression and going farther. Like, don't waste your time here. Oh man, that is insane.
Yeah, Yarasu is yet to notice, it would seem, but that stuff from Ore definitely caught me off guard. I thought he was gonna miss that.
Yarasu is in M1 right now. This is not M2.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, he just finished Sand Ocean, remember? So all right. Drywall now coming into Green Forest. They have Green Forest M2. This might not go too well for Drywall, depending how long Tethys takes to get to that. If Drywall decides to back out and attempt it, but I'm not entirely sure what's going to go on there. Will Tethys back out and try it?
At this point, Wild Canyon M3 and M3 B rank are just kind of still chilling there, you know?
Yeah.
I'm so surprised that neither of these runners have taken a moment.
Tethys with Green Forest M1, 100 plus rings. You have to wonder now. Drywall sees that. Drywall is definitely like. I don't think Drywall would go for M2. Or now finishing M3 Radical Highway, 2 points for IGT in America. With Yarasu progressing in Radical Highway M1, he's definitely not going to go back in. He's going to keep going with the story. What does Aura do right now being 2 missions deep? He goes back to the story. That is a smart play. That is actually a smart play. Because Yarasu's thinking, Aura is going to go for M5. Gotta keep going with his story. Aura is just a little bit farther still. This is the smart plays that are going to pay off. Oh man,
that was super good decision making from Aura, because now Yarasu knows that he can't get Radical Highway M5. There's no way, so he basically just put a coin on that and said, "My turn next." You know, he's saving that for later. He knows that Yarasu's not gonna get this goal, and he's just claimed it. That goal is already ticked off essentially. He can just make story progression and leave that for the late game when those goals really need to be ticked. So,
and as Yarasu, he's gonna be thinking. He's gonna be like, after a couple stages, he's gonna be like, "Wait a second, shouldn't or have ticked off that stage?" And then he's gonna realize he doesn't have the luxury of story progress that he thinks he does.
Yeah, or getting trolled by the piece 3 after to turn back into blue. Yes, you might get a little better RNG here. Welcome to our RNG, by the way, Pumpkin Hill and Drywall screen. Oh,
I love the white middle finger.
Come
Ah,
on, Seafood, let's go.
now, I have to. I'm just now wondering, now that Drywall has the dig gloves, if he goes back to Wild Canyon.
Yeah, Drywall could definitely. I mean, at this point, it's still a real shock to me that Wild Canyon M3 and M3, because those are such fast missions as well, and that's 2 goals just chilling right there. Essentially, it's just like a free coupon for 2 goals that would only lose you. It's like 50 cents, right? You pay 50 cents to get 2 goals. It's super cheap. You might as
Yeah.
well go and grab them at
But
this point.
I'm not sure if it's worth it. That's gonna be a big thing because like so what Tethys has right now is he's gonna have game over during Route 101 M1 and then is there something in Mission Street? There is 2 chow boxes in Mission Street. He's getting this goal right now. That is 2 more goals for the electrical vending crewmates, giving them a slight lead. Drywall is exiting out. He's going to Wild Canyon. There's no chance he doesn't do that.
Yeah. Where? There's Wild Canyon. Let's
Find
go.
the stage challenge. Let's go. Successful.
So yeah, this is definitely the play. 2 goals immediately straight
All
away.
right.
This is the advantage in hero anyway.
This is going to give Drywall and Aura. Oh. You know what I just realized? Drywall hasn't done any goals. This is going to make Tethys very confident that Drywall might have been spending a while in Wild Canyon trying to do this or something like that.
I feel it's more like Tethys probably thinks that he's just barely ahead in hero story at this point, and
well, once he sees Wild Canyon M3 get ticked off.
Oh yeah, at that point he's really confident. He knows he's ahead.
Yeah. Will that confidence go to his head in the upcoming stages? Because after we have Aquatic Mine, there's an option there, and then after that, where's it going? We have Route 101, that's a game over, and then we're into the desert, and that's when things can get really bad really fast.
You gotta keep in mind right now as well that IGT in America very likely just has 5 goals because that Radical Highway M5 Aura basically booked online and reserved that seat for later. But Drywall taking a 19-second restart there, light dashing into the water, that's a very, very unfortunate way to die. I've never seen that happen before.
Oh, he's in Green Forest M2 now, isn't he?
He is.
Yo, that's another goal for them.
It's just packing up the goals at this point. They're all piling up, and Tethys is in Aquatic Mine. Any thoughts on this?
I have not been paying attention. Dented Ceiling, not the best piece from Ghost Room, but he's definitely going to take the clip out here. Hopefully he doesn't get owned in the switch room. He didn't. Let's go.
I will say that was a really impressive clip out from Tethys. Super clean, straight to it, straight out of bounds, straight to the piece. Straight to the point, 44-07. You love to see it.
Weapons bed. 5 hidden animals in weapons bed. This could be big. Auras with 3. Yarasu only has 1. Not that far into the stage. So this is definitely Aura's goal.
Yeah. Honestly, you're gonna...
Alright. And here's Tethys with all the restarts.
Oh, game over during Route 101 M1. Yeah.
It's very funny. Travel back into the story. That's 5 to 2 points. It's about to be 5 to 3 points. And Drival's gonna know exactly where he's at.
What did Aura just do? What did Aura just do?
Nora! Oh no, he still has his animals. But
yeah.
oh no, that is some time loss.
Luckily, that is not the worst F you can take. The checkpoint is right there, but that, you know, it's gonna.
Does affect your mentality. And let's just hope Aura's been around the block enough to not let something like that face him. And there is the 4th animal. Where is the 5th animal, Aura?
Where's the 5th animal, Aura? Is he gonna find him? There's gotta be one to the end, right? Yeah, there
it is. He's got it. We're going to the end. Let's take it home. That's another goal for IGT in America. 6 to 3. Now that just basically means Yarasu can just go straight to the end, and he is basically at the end. Just needs to get that satellite hop.
Oh no! Don't restart. Ooh, that was very close.
Trying to get those pause hovers almost went catastrophic.
I have been known to kill out
drywall miss zero
Hover
cycle.
before, and I will say that it is the most painful way to kill a hero run. Or a dark run in this case, but so yeah, Route 101 from Tapis, not too much to talk about here. Drywall and Mission Street, also not too much to talk about. Boring stage, or recent cutscene, and Yarasun and Emblem. Anyway, what's your favorite Among Us character?
I play as the pink one personally.
So true. Alright, Aura's coming up in Security Hall. Let's hope for some good RNG. This is one of the, if not the best stage in the story. Just without a doubt, right? Nobody can argue about this. So... no ping again. Useless safe yellow. It's not the best piece, but honestly kind of okay though. Doesn't usually give you terrible sets, so... Wait.
There's only...
Oh! Hold on. Sorry, did my mic, did I fix it? Because it was, like, all the way down for no reason.
Maybe. But I was just thinking when you were talking about Security Hall being the best stage, I was just, the best hunting stage. I was just thinking, if you and Drabo were a team, your team name could totally be Nico Yazawa lives in Security Hall.
Thank you, Seafood, very based, but yeah, my apologies for the microphone issue. I used a headset mic and I did not realize that I had it all the way down, so I'm not sure what the issue was, but I assume I might have been a bit quiet. Anyway,
Yo,
now, and,
Yarasu getting the upgrade already. Very smart play. I don't know what that's going towards, but definitely something. What? I'm trying to think. And look. Dry Lagoon on missions, that might
yeah.
be important.
Yeah, you need the treasure scope for piece 3, I think? One of the pieces that makes it really easy. You can get a spring or something like that. I don't remember.
That right there could pay off later.
Oh, let's go. Drywall also doing the clean clip out for Dented Ceiling. Are going straight, pretty much having the same experience as Tavis with a similar time as well.
Yo, let's go.
The race mod?
Be funny.
Tavis. There goes 24 seconds for Tavis. Unfortunately, a little bit too low there, and that's going to cost him a lot, actually. Drywall is pretty much on his heel at this point.
There is the whole Route 101 to go through first. Everyone forgets about this stage. You know, Aquatic Mine is the best stage, and then you leave after Aquatic Mine because you watch how runners do it and then go, all right, I'm satisfied or whatever. And then you forget this comes afterwards. I know I do this a lot.
One in the corner. Love to see it. That just happened.
Let's go. All right, I'm trying to think what. So Tethys definitely can get some hero goals coming up, right? I'm actually trying to think of what hero goals to go for. So City Escape M4A rank. Either of them could go for that at any time, but I wouldn't bet on it right now. Eternal Engine, Aquatic Mine, that's Crazy Gadget. That's it. Yeah, there's not much hero left, so I'm wondering that it's gonna be Emblem shootout for those two.
Oh wow, Yarasu and Aura both on 0 lives right now. That's really scary in White Jungle. We did just see, I just saw the back end of Aura taking a death, and it didn't seem like a very big one, but yeah, having 0 life, especially if you have to do sort of strange routing to get the chow boxes and stuff. Hey, Aura, buddy. That was a little close to the end, and the robot was shooting him there with 0 rings, but he is out of the situation.
All right, Tethys is out of hidden base. Is he going for M3? Or is he going to keep going? If he keeps going, he's got more pyramid.
I'm tense. I don't like
Desert.
watching white jungle zero lives. I trust in these runners. I believe in it. Let's go.
Well, they've definitely been mindful of their rings. This is for certain.
Oh.
There's
I just realized how toxic that goal, because there's a Dry Lagoon M3 B rank and an all Dry Lagoon A rank missions as well. Do you have to do Dry Lagoon M3 twice? Get one B rank and one A rank. It's pretty awesome.
Very funny. Well, I mean, at least the second time around, getting an A rank won't that takes like no time at all. But that is very funny. All right, yo, Yarsu's in a Dry Lagoon.
Yarasu was
Okay.
really, really far into white jungle. Honestly, I might have just finished the stage before quitting out, but if there's not that much left to do later on in the game, then yeah, saving that slight bit of time might have helped him.
It looks like, yeah, he saw Aura take the goal. 7 points for IGT in America, which is really big right now. He's going back. He's going to do Dry Lagoon. M3 B rank first off is the best idea. And then probably just going through and getting the A ranks, maybe. Or backed out as well. So there's except for Final Chase. Final Chase is the only goal after where they're at. No, Skyrail as well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Skyrail, yeah. That so there's 2 goals that take place later in the story, but that's not much. It really is just a mission shootout at this point. Like they have it all. And Yarasu's got the telescope security goggle thing. I forget what it's called.
A treasure scope. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's a waiting game for Yarasu right now. Aura's in Sand Ocean.
Sand Ocean M2, I believe, is going for, which is a goal that Yarasu is probably hoping to get next. So that's going to be a pretty big. That's like one of the goals that Yarasu definitely needed to have. And now that that's not a possibility for Yarasu, then we could see something crazy happen. Crazy happen? No, I don't think that's true. But we could see something unfortunate for Yarasu.
So Aura knows that he's definitely in Dry Lagoon. What's Aura gonna go for? Aura's thinking about it. But if I was, oh, he is going into Dry Lagoon.
Wait. Oh no.
There's okay.
Oh, no. All right, it comes down to this then. I mean, wait. So is Aura gonna try and snipe?
Oh, he's in.
All missions.
No, he loaded into M1. He loaded into M1. He's getting the Mystic Melody and getting the fuck out.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. Egg quarters time. Yeah. Okay. And what is that? M4. M4. Okay. That's big. That's big, right? And then where's Yarasu gonna go after that? Not knowing what Aura's up to at the moment.
If Yarasu loads into egg quarters, which is honestly not the worst shot, that's probably one of the better missions to go for after this, which is why Aura's doing it right now, obviously. If Yarasu loads into egg quarters before Aura takes off the goal, then that's ratioed. That's just good night at that point, I would assume. There's just not enough for Yarasu to get.
Oh my god.
If I'm Tempest right now, what am I doing? Let's see. So he's just finished Death Chamber M1. The next goal for story progressing Eternal Engine M1 with 100 rings, you could probably get that. It'll take him about 3 minutes though. But also he secures Meteor Herd M3 probably in the back, considering Drywall is in Pyramid Cave.
Yeah,
and keep in mind as well, obviously, IGT in America probably have 9 goals right now, because like I said many times already, Aura has basically claimed Radical Highway M5, making it impossible for Yarasu to get there first.
After this, do you think surely Aura is going to go back to Radical Highway? Like, there's no way he doesn't go back to Radical Highway after this because you have to be thinking if you're Yarasu and you finish off Dry Lagoon, you're probably thinking, Orden never got Radical Highway M5. That might be the time to go get that. Especially once Aura ticks off M4, which he's about to once he finishes it this next stage. So they're both about to get the goal at about the same time, depending on Yarasu's M5 knowledge here.
I'm
Which
confused.
looks pretty good, actually.
Did Yarasu take the hint for M5 and then reset after reading it?
I don't know. I was not paying attention to that part.
Funny. Red pill triangle is gonna go for the dig. This would be funny. He's not gonna go for the dig. We get white middle finger then. I'm gonna.
And there's Dry Lagoon, all missions A ranks. So now.
Rank true. So if he reads the hint, then he has to reset. Dang.
Yeah. Probably went for the. But no, at this point he definitely had the dig, so I'm not sure what that was. He's back in Dry Lagoon. Yarsu? What are you doing,
I'm
buddy?
not gonna question it. I'm just gonna let it happen. He realized.
Alright, he's out. Okay.
No, he's gonna go into it. Oh no, he's not.
No, he just saw it. He just saw Aura tick it off, so now he's thinking. He has two options: White Jungle or Radical Highway.
He's not gonna. There's no way he goes into Radical Highway.
No.
It's gotta be.
He's going back to the story. Okay, Aura's gonna tick off Radical Highway. He is thinking. He is realizing now's the time. You have to get it. Hoping that Yarasu might have been foolish enough to go ahead and go back to Radical Highway to try and get that goal since Aura has left it in the dust. But that's not what Yaris is doing. So Yaris is gonna make up some nice time in the story. And what do we got coming up after that?
Yeah, and City Escape M4 A rank is definitely Drywall's goal at this point, so that's going to be 11 goals to IGT in America, meaning 2 left that they need and the 2 that they could get very easily. If I'm looking at the board...
Oh! There's only 2 dark goals left.
Wait, this could get interesting.
Yeah, I thought Hero was going to run out first. Oh no, there's 3 goals, but one of them is Final Chase. And Skyrail. I keep missing Skyrail.
Drywall probably wants Hidden Base M3 at some point then.
Yeah. Skyrail takes like no extra time in the story, so once they get there, whoever... You definitely back out, get that ASAP.
Wait, who's got story progression?
Well,
Yarasu. No.
Aura's farther. Yeah, Yarasu needs to get through White Jungle still, and I don't know where Aura got, but he got through White Jungle.
Aura got to the Faker cutscene and quit out, right? So Aura has to watch the Faker cutscene again. That's one thing to know. But also, Yarasu could be ahead in story progression coming out of this, meaning that he could get the Skyrail goals. And is there anything further? Final Chase, I guess, could also be Yarasu's game at this point. That's 2 that Aura cannot get if Yarasu plays well at this point. And that's 2 extra points to EBC, so...
Okay, let's go. Tethys is going for M2. He is significantly less scared of this than he is of Mission Street M2. It's not M2, it's M1, but, you know, basically M2, and then you hit old EE skip.
And yeah, Yarasu is definitely going to have the story lead now, and it's going to be by... I would assume a decent chunk as well, because Aura has to do the whole of him, but that's a really unfortunate way to die, but he has to do the whole of M5, and then watch the Faker cutscene again, so...
And he still has to get an A rank.
Yeah.
Which means it's going to take just slightly longer as he routes points into the movement, which, you know, that's not a lot of time, but it's still like...
Wait,
that's still more time than he'd like. Oh, no, he doesn't. It's White Jungle that needs A rank.
Yeah, it is White Jungle, yeah.
Okay, I'm clearly tired.
You know...
Oh! Tethys doesn't have 100 rings yet. He's already past that point. No, wait. Did he go through the? Did he go through the goal ring? Hopefully not. All right, cool. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He got hit clearly, but he.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he got hit earlier, I'm sure, and was like, "All right, I know how to save this still and keep going." So, whenever he finds the capsule. All right, Drival's back in a city escape, something we forgot about entirely.
Yeah, Dryval's coming up on that M4A rank goal, but at this point,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
he's
it
got-
actually because Yarasu, if Yarasu gets Skyrail, right, and then Yarasu gets Final Chase just by proxy because he has further story progression, so you'll probably get that later on in the game if it goes that far. It might come down to who gets White Jungle, and Aura's probably going to go straight into White Jungle after this if he sees Yarasu get Skyrail. The mock bounce? Hello? Very funny strat. You don't see that every day of the week.
Okay.
Aura's back! Aura's back 30 seconds of the stage! What happened right at the end there? The loop nuked his speed, I figured he dropped just below the loop, hit a kill plane, and now he's all the way back at this segment. Has to play for it again, and luckily he doesn't need the A rank, because that could have been tragic.
Yeah. Oh man.
The mug bounce
And there's
again.
Toughest getting Eternal Engine M1 with 100 rings. As Drywall, you're definitely okay. Aquatic Mine time. That makes the most sense. What else can Drywall do? He did get M4 A rank. And there's Aura getting M5.
You know what?
That's gonna be the 12th point. What do they go for next? White Jungle M5. That's gonna be
White
the
Jungle, yeah. It's White Jungle or it's Hidden Base
Hidden
M3.
Base.
Yeah. Because Drywall definitely gets Aquatic Mine M5 B rank hit. And if that happens, then Hidden Base is all that's required left. So Tevas definitely wants to take that away from Drywall as soon as he can, doing that he's got the later base.
Aura's going back to story.
Hello?
That's an interesting decision.
Oh no. Alright.
That's a very interesting decision.
This could still be saved as long as Tethys makes sure that he needs Hidden Base M3 right now. He cannot let Drywall get Aquatic Mine and Hidden Base M3, and when Drywall locks out Aquatic Mine, maybe he'll notice, maybe he'll go in for the clutch. He definitely needs this. If he lets Drywall get both Aquatic Mine and Hidden Base M3, obviously that's game. Drywall definitely has the story progression to do that. So it really
He's getting the sunglasses. What?
And it's taken him a while to do it.
Oh, he wants the sunglasses for Aquatic Mine M2 and M5.
Oh no. Drywall, it really relies, Tethys is relying on Drywall crossing off that goal quickly at this point, and then to make sure that he doesn't waste all of his time doing this, but that's not going to happen because Drywall's only on M3, meaning that Tethys is going to waste quite a lot of time pursuing this Aquatic Mine.
He's going to get in there the normal way.
Oh no, dude.
These are some interesting decisions.
Let's please just do Hidden Base M3. Tethys. Drywall doesn't have the sunglasses though, so Drywall might spend a really long time trying to get the piece in M5. Without sunglasses, it is possible, but it requires basically a frame-perfect mid-air adjustment, or using Tethys' setup earlier from the fan. You need really, really precise inputs to get it. So...
Alright. No, that's the chow box, Tethys!
Oh no!
It's this one. Alright. The shutter's open.
I shouldn't laugh, but that's really unfortunate. Because that's a really easy stone to punch into the thing as well.
And alright, okay, so he's just gonna get the normal M1. I mean, I respect. Oh yeah, he does need to do a Meteor Herd M3. That is a goal to go for, but I would not do that right now. Knowing how much Drywall has, like Drywall's probably gonna go. Well, Wait, where did Drywall leave off in the story, actually?
I'm not sure, but Tethys needs hidden base. I know Drywall
Yeah.
is way past hidden bases, but Tethys, I know you're not listening to this, but if you need a chance to clutch this, you gotta get into hidden base, right? You gotta make sure, because Drywall's gonna get hidden base. As soon as Drywall's finished with Aquatic Mine, that's the next step. And that will steal the game, so you need to get in there. And Yarisu actually isn't doing Skyrim 2?
I don't know what he's thinking.
Yarisu! No! You need Skyrim
Um,
2, you need it! Or it's coming up!
I would not go for final chase, Yarsu. He is exiting. He is exiting. He probably just decided to finish that boss and be done with it.
Oh, right,
Um,
so... Well, there's no cutscene though. I don't know. He's still gonna get Skyrim 2 over Aura, hopefully,
Alright.
if he plays well here, so...
He gets this. He locks out Aura from that. So that means it's going to be a gun out for White Jungle M5A rank.
Yeah, definitely. Because if Aura sees him lock out Skyrim 2, then he has no reason to not
No.
do White Jungle. Yarisu?
Rings.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh! Tethys is going for it! Let's go! Okay, so
Let's go!
This could be saved. This could be saved. Tethys is going to get hidden base and free, leaving Drywall. They're going to be on the 12. They're going to be on 12 points. They need one more. But if they can lock them out of every possible goal, Drywall cannot go to hidden base and free after this. And Drywall's only real goal after that is, Crazy Gadget Meteor Hood, and Tethys has a huge story advantage. Maybe he thought there's no way that Drywall's not doing this, so why should I be doing this? Which is a good shout, honestly, and we're gonna see this could actually go really close. Yarisu definitely needs some more of White Jungle M5 as well.
Oh no, Drywall's having him time trying to get that piece. This is so sad.
Oh, it's a shootout. No, it's not. Yarisu's back into story. It's over.
What? He's not going for White Jungle. Oh man.
It's over.
Oh no, this is not.
Well, it's not actually. If Drywall can't get M5, Drywall may well just give it up to go to Meteor Hood, get the sunglasses, and hope to get the Meteor Hood mission as well, thinking that Tethys might not be going for it, but, at this point, right, what do you even do?
Yeah, like, unless Yarisu just doesn't know M5A rank.
I mean, it definitely wouldn't
man,
be advised. Aura, what the 33-second reset? It wouldn't be advised for Yarisu at all to go into White Jungle at this point, because Aura is way further ahead, and, Aura is the 5th place Dark Story runner, so it's safe to assume that he'll probably have the advantage through these missions anyway. So maybe it's a good play from Yarisu, you never know. Maybe give him that goal and hope that...
Okay.
Aura...
Tethys done with M2, needs to get into M3, and once he finishes that, if Drywall still has not gotten M5 yet, he has a chance to bring this back. He needs to haul ass through Aquatic Mine.
And you know what?
He's got the upgrades.
He's got the upgrade too, and I will mention as well, there's absolutely no shame in Drywall taking this long to do this. Because I mentioned this earlier, but this is probably one of the most precise tricks in the whole game. It's just so irritating and annoying to actually pull this off. And I would say even less than 10 minutes to do this is probably still fine. There's no shame in how long it's taken him.
Yo, Drywall got it. He got it. He got it. He got the piece. Where are the other 2 pieces?
Oh,
I know
that's it, right?
There's one in the hallway. Drywall, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Probably asking Aura where the pieces are, but yeah, that's gotta be game now. Drywall has the piece, and there's just no way. If they get both of these goals, which
burning time! Burning time, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Oh. Yeah, because you gotta get the B rank, yeah. Forgot about that.
And he died, but that's okay, because he still has that one piece.
He died in the piece too, yeah. That's kind of a setback. He has to wait again now, so he doesn't get the B rank. Oh, A rank, I mean. And Tefis is coming up on hidden base M3. I really don't think it's, I definitely think it's IGT in America's game here. They get both of these missions, it's just done. And it really came down to Yarasu not wanting to go for the white jungle missions, but that was still a respectable decision in its own right. It was just really relying on Drywall not being able to get that emerald, which did happen, so.
And Jowl's got that emerald now. Can he make it through here without dying? Hopefully. Or no. He's gonna take the death.
Yeah, you want to, right? For this?
Yeah. Hopefully this is a B rank for Drywall. This is what Drywall needs right now. Tethys did get hidden base. And he's back in Meteor Herd. He just gave up. Oh no, this is
That's game. Unless, well, I mean, Aura just took
that's C rank! That's C rank!
That's a C rank! Are you kidding me?
Drywall! Oh no, that is Drywall has to spend even longer.
It's still that's still not enough to call it a comeback for Tefis at this point. Tefis has a very dead
don't know what
getting
Tethys
meteor out
is
of free.
thinking.
He's dead.
I don't know
7
what Tethys is thinking.
But it's funny to think about it now, because if Tefis did go into Aquatic Mine, we could have seen a chance of him actually sniping this. And that's gonna bite him later when he rewatches the VOD to realize that, I think. But where is Drywall? Drywall? Drywall is back in the stage!
Yeah. Because he needs to get that B rank. And alright. Aura done with M3. 2 more missions to go. Oh man.
If Tefis gets Meteor Herd M3 and then goes back into Aquatic Mine, gets the M5 B rank before Drywall, we could see an EVC win here. Will this happen? No, there's no way, right? There's just like the chances of that are ridiculous. Wait, Drywall has to get the other piece again.
Yeah, that's what really sucks right now. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. This is very. All right, Meteor Herd M3 is done. Tethys, you have only 2 options. Hopefully, like for your sake, you're gonna want to go. Drywall got the piece.
Drywall got it. Okay.
Will he get a B rank though? That's the question.
He's got to get. It's gotta be GG. There's just no way.
Okay, so it's not gonna be 10,000 points, but it's gonna be close. 14. That's a B rank. There's the goal.
And there's the GG.
That's the game. That's it. The game has been made. Once Aura gets M5, there's really nothing else it can do.
It really came down to the fact that Tefis went into Meteor Herd and not Aquatic Mine, because he could have sniped that, and that's such a harsh realization.
He's gonna realize like there's nothing else for him to do at this point. Besides Crazy Gadget. Yeah. And you have to think Yarasu might be kicking himself later as well when he watches this back and sees that if he would have went to White Jungle, they'd have a fighting chance. Like,
yeah, no, like both team members here had a really strong chance to pull it back, and unfortunately just made the wrong decision.
Okay, this looks like it's M4.
Aura's made a lot of mistakes this White Jungle. So this could have easily been
Aura isn't Yarasu is in White Jungle again, but it's a little too late.
Yeah.
Aura's in M4 right now. Aura's about to be done with M4. This is basically the end of the stage. 1 more mission for Aura, and that's game. Yarasu is going to be hoping for something catastrophic.
Could you imagine, right? I'm not going to commentate his curses, so I'm going to use code words. Stephen Davis. B?
That's not a code word.
I'm not commentating cursing this, alright? But could you imagine 20 minutes? Or let's say 20 units of time, right? Stephen Davis? B? No A? Could you imagine this? That's the literally the only way this happens for EVC to get a win on this, but It's just not gonna happen, right? What are the chances that it happens for that long as well to give Yarasu the time? It's just not. I don't think it's possible.
M3. This is M5. Will he get enough points?
Yeah.
I don't know the point route for M5. I've done M5A rank, but
Apparently, it's 13k. It's really easy.
Okay.
This has been so close, though. This has been a really strong showing from both teams. Because, like I said, like
Yeah.
it really came down to one decision from both Yarasu and Tefus to sell the fate of this race. If Tefus quit out and went to Aquatic Mine, this might not have. It would come down to emblems for sure. And if Yarasu quit out and went to White Jungle earlier, then Aura has not had the nicest White Jungle, so that could have easily been Yarasu's goal as well. And it's just down at this point.
It's just. It's like I know they have no idea where the other runners are, but like you have to be thinking like
Wait, yeah,
you know
that's fine.
surely story progression
Yeah.
is not the most important thing once you get end game. Like those early game goals, like you have to assume that's what your opponent is going for. They're not going for story progression. They're going for those early goals.
It's definitely not going to come down to radio emblems at this point.
Yeah, there's no chance of that.
It would take a huge Aug moment from Aura. We definitely.
I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see that happening in this reality. Yarsu's only. Oh, he had to restart M3. Oh no, he accidentally reclicked. Okay, he's in M4 now, but this is the end.
And there it is. Get your GGs ready. Maybe put a Catboo in there for the positivity. We love to see Catboo. Catboo is awesome. Huge shout outs
There
to
it is.
both of our runners in IGT in America, and also huge shout outs to people in EBC. Unfortunate race for them. It was a really good one to watch, though. Super hard decisions during this race, and unfortunately, the wrong ones from both team members cost it. But they still played really, really well. So.
All right, Tethys and Yarsu in.
Yo.
How do you feel about that race? Like before we get into what we saw on our screen.
I feel like Steven Davis is pretty based.
So
this is true.
Nah, he's just better than me. It's bad. It's in solution, and yeah.
I mean,
no!
Where did we lose the race exactly? Because we were having a rough start.
By not going back.
Let's get into that. So let's just say neither of you let your team down, right? Tefus, Yarasu, you both had a chance to win this at some point. And for you, Tefus, you went to Meteor Herd M3 when you could have quit out and then sweep the Aquatic Mine missions because Drywall was having a real big struggle getting those, and you had the sunglasses, so it would have been really quick for you. So if you got that goal, then it would have come down to emblems.
Trolled?
And it wasn't just that, like, Aura was spending a little bit in White Jungle as well. Like, I thought for sure.
White Jungle.
Yeah, so Yaris, you quit out to do White Jungle. That could have been your goal as well, and then you just both let those slide.
I tried doing that, but too late.
Yeah, clearly we should have just stream sniped to see what was going on.
Yeah, would have been the play.
Actually, I should ask. Did anybody make sure that I got all of those 5 checkpoints in Crazy Gadget? Because I feel like I might have only gotten 4. I'm not sure.
Don't worry about it. You lost anyway.
Yeah, it's chill. But I mean, 10-13. That's not bad. That's not a bad loss.
Raul still got some goals, even though he had extreme brain challenge, kind of.
I mean, another decision made, a sandwalking, a CE skip, anything like that could have made a difference. Who knows? But it's chill. GG.
Sand ocean.
Yeah. So, what were the big moments in the race?
Sand Ocean, for sure.
Sand Ocean.
Harisu, you must have had like a 5-minute Sand Ocean. That was just really, really sad to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. My fingers were just, as long as I miss Sandwalk once, I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing so much time, and then my fingers are shaking and I can't pause buffer anymore.
Yeah.
I think we need to teach you first cycle, my guy. Just because messing up like game overing in Sand Ocean really, really damages RTA.
I was about to get Sand Ocean first cycle. After that,
so sad.
I forgot to jump. Lol.
What were the funnies though? Where were the funnies?
Drywall gameplay was pretty funny, I think.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Aquatic Mine M5 was bizarre. That was a roller coaster. That must have taken you about 10, 12 minutes. So Tapos, like I said, if you quit out and went for those, then
I feel like it only took me like 6 to 8 minutes, but
yeah, we literally screamed when you got the C rank.
Yeah, I'd
that
have
was
to get
tragic.
that piece in the roof again because that was just no.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? I probably would have been out a lot earlier if if I was good at the sunglasses clip, or B, if I knew which switch it was for the sunglasses, or C, if I just knew how to do it without the sunglasses. So, homework to do.
Gonna be honest, I thought it was over for me when I went to Wild Canyon M3 and I didn't know how to do the clip, to be honest.
Yeah. How did you not quit out to do that one, Toughest, after seeing that Dryhold didn't get the goal? Because that's 2 goals right there, right at the start for like 20 cents.
Wait, did Drywall not get the B rank?
No.
I mean,
Well,
I didn't get any rank because I couldn't clip out. Lol.
I don't know. See, my thought process was, okay, Drywall's gone and done, that wasn't the first IL that you did, was it? There was something else besides that. There was another Wild Canyon or something, or am I...
There's Wild Canyon M3 and Wild Canyon M3A rank. Nice goal.
Rank, yeah. When did you... You got those goals, though. I remember I was, like, chilling, and
yeah,
I didn't exit out...
until, like, after Pumpkin Hill.
You should
I didn't exit out early because I don't like to exit out too early for IL goals, because then you're basically sacrificing maybe the whole story, you know, if you do it at the wrong time.
Dravo did not get that. Yeah, Dravo didn't go for it until after Pumpkin Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Really?
Pretty deep into... Yeah, he needed the dig.
Well, I did go... I went for it before Pumpkin Hill, but I didn't get to do it because I don't know how to do the clip out.
Was Drywall ahead from the start then?
C-skip.
Yeah.
Ah, that'll explain it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, huh? What? Okay. Oh, yeah, that explains it. Okay. Yeah, it's just decision making, really. I think decision making is what probably won the game. So yeah.
You'll
just kind of just how bingo goes.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny that I went and did Radical Highway 2 and 3 and then didn't do 5. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to be thinking that I was going to do 5, but 4 and 5 were so long. And I thought you guys would be like, surely he's just going to do 5, and then I was going to like hope to like snipe some other ones when you tried to pass me or
you were just playing mind games with us the whole time.
That was such a big... We had to call that out on cons. That was like such a big brain idea. You basically like reserved Radical Highway M5 because there's no way Yarasu was going to get it after that. So you essentially claimed the goal without even doing it.
Put it on standby, yeah.
Yeah, and Radical Highway M4 and 5 are kind of long too, so didn't want to take the time.
Yeah, if you get the doubles, like double IL goals in the same stage, you're pretty good. Like, you're in a good spot if you can get the first one. Yeah, but, yeah.
Alright, so any closing words about runners? Any closing words about White Jungle Aura?
I love my wife.
Yeah, you do.
That White Jungle is so bad, man. I did not know A-rank strats. I just went around and killed every enemy in the stage.
Yeah, you know the best part? I think the A-rank's only like 13k, and you can do that pretty much playing normally.
Well, I didn't know that, so I'm...
Yeah.
I did lose like probably like an entire minute.
Yeah, I suppose that about wraps it up then.
Alrighty. Thank you for having me on comms. It's been a good one. I really enjoyed
Pretty
it.
good.
Yeah, this has been sick. 2 insanely close matches.
Who have we got next? Wait, who's our next match? I think I know.
Oh yeah,
Bingo.
the schedule. You guys versus the best stage, unless another match has been scheduled before then.
Hey, that'll be a funny game.
2:20, which is the same day at 12 p.m. 2 hours before that. Actually, we've got Team Canada versus the best stage. Oh, they're doing two games in a row.
Let's go. If
That's
Seahawks
gonna be
is
fun.
watching, he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. Sponsor tastes good.
So true.
Mm.
So yeah, it's signing off, I guess. Have a good day,
Ta-ra.
people.
Bye-bye.
All right, take care. There's Bingo-thon coming up in the summer. Funny trailer.
I had my shield out. Oh my god. I don't know how that happened.
No! No, not again! No! What am I doing?
Can't wait for CJ to check the house and the cow.
House and cow.
Bingo-thon Winter 2021 is officially the biggest Bingo-thon ever.
I'll be back.